Previously on Gears.
All right, Disi, what you got?
Okay, today my do on Disi's Double D's is do look after your skin. I'm sure many of you have wondered what the best home care routine is for you to do in order to look after your skin to ensure it remains at its optimum level. To make this easier for you, I have an expert in the beauty industry to answer a few questions I've always had. I will be chatting to the beautiful Jody Hyam, Group Communications Executive for Clarence, South Africa. Hi Jody, welcome to Balls Visual Radio.
Oh, we got her. Hello, Jody.
Hello, Sasha.
Oh, okay, we got us now.
Hi Jodes, welcome to Balls Visual Radio.
Thanks, Disi.
Starting off, could you share with us a little about the Clarence brand?
Disi is a leading European skincare brand, and we've been in South Africa for over 30 years now. And it really is very much a trusted brand with a hugely loyal following. We offer skincare for men and women, as well as an extensive makeup range for the ladies out there too.
And what do you personally think sets Clarence apart from other cosmetic brands?
For me, very important is the brand philosophy. I think if I kind of think back to the 10 years that I've been with Clarence now, it's really important, the one value which I treasure most, and that's about respect. And when I talk about respect, it really is respect for other cosmetic brands and that there is place for everybody. And very important as well is that we respect the environment. We're a brand that looks hugely into fair trade, as well as sustainable developments for the markets and the communities where we source our active ingredients.
Can you make my eyebrows look like yours?
It'll take a little while, because we start from there.
It's a start.
It's a start. I'm not saying no.
What would you advise as the fundamentals in looking after your skin?
Disi, for me, it's very important that your cleansing and toning is done correctly, and that's done twice a day. I always say to customers, you need to treat those as your toothbrush and toothpaste, and the two really do go hand in hand. Because I really feel that there's no point investing in good skincare if you are not putting it onto a really clean skin from the start. So that, for me, is the fundamentals in looking after your skin correctly.
And which product should be applied during the day and which ones at night?
Very important that everybody understands the difference between day and night creams, because for the day, we're mostly looking after moisturizing the skin and protecting from the environment, because we find lots of pollutants in the air just from air conditioning and artificial lighting. And so moisture and protection during the day is critical. And then for the evening, I would suggest a treatment cream to handle what concerns you most. So it might be dehydration, it might be anti-aging, and for the oilier skins out there, it would be more of a concern to try and mattify and reduce the oil that is produced.
Well, you see, I wear a lot of makeup, Jody, so I need a skin cleanser, and then do you use the toner afterwards?
Well, male skincare is a little bit different. I think we need to have a whole session on that specifically, because a male skincare routine is very different in that you're wanting something that's quick and easy. So we don't suggest that males tone. We make sure that the cleansing product is obviously re-energizing and mattifies their skin, so it's a two-in-one step.
So I need to be mattified.
You need to be mattified because your skin generally is a lot more oily than ours, you see.
Yes, it is. That's what the makeup artist says. I glow too much.
And especially because you're so close to the microphone, you need to make sure that your cleansing routine is good and proper.
There, you see, now I'm understanding this now. It's taken me 11 years.
Very complicated, Sasha.
It sounds like it.
Jodes, is it necessary to exfoliate the skin?
Absolutely. You've got to exfoliate. Well, we suggest exfoliation once or twice a week, because there's really no point putting on your good day cream and night cream when there's a little bit of a build-up. And exfoliation is really the first sign towards anti-aging, because you're taking away all the dead surface cells which kind of build up on a 28-day basis. So exfoliation is critical.
And is it recommended to apply a mask after exfoliation?
Absolutely. If you think about what an exfoliation is doing, you really are removing all the dead surface cells, and then a mask is really going to introduce the active ingredients, either hydrating, mattifying, anti-aging, even brightening for those customers that suffer from pigmentation.
But then what about us? I mean, how do you get a suntan?
So actually, you're going to get a suntan anyway. In our country, with the climate that we find ourselves living in, you really do need to use protection on a day-to-day basis, because our skins are very prone to a lot of pigmentation. We suggest in most of our day creams that there's an SPF of about 15. But if you are outdoors playing golf, lying on the beach, that really is nowhere near enough. So I suggest even going up from a 30 to even a 50 if you have a very sun-sensitive skin.
So now if I've got the 50 on, and then I'm outside in the sun, but then I go home and exfoliate, then I never have a suntan.
No, you're still going to have a very healthy glow. So don't worry about that. But the 50 is just to make sure that you don't age before your time.
And I would never do that.
No, we would never want that to happen. So that's why Karen's will help you retain your youthful beauty.
Oh, you see, you say the nicest things.
Every now and then I try not to wear makeup. Do I still need to cleanse if not wearing makeup?
Of course you do, because just being
Yes, of course you do.
Of course, girls must always have a nicely cleansed skin. But it really is just, there's a residue that builds up on your skin just from the pollution crystals in the air. So it really is advisable, if you're wanting to look after your skin in its optimal level, that you do cleanse twice a day.
This question applies to Sasha, I think. What products do you recommend to disguise the lack of sleep?
Oh, well, it is all about disguise, because these days our lifestyles are quite hectic.
Yes.
We do have a few little tricks up our sleeve, but really important to use a good eye care product which takes away from any puffiness or congestion during the day. So we have an eye gel. There is one for our men's, in our Karen's men's range as well. It's called the Anti-Fatigue Eye Serum. And it really does just assist with draining away any excess fluids from the eye contour area. For ladies, obviously, there's a little bit of makeup assistance that we can always use with our Instant Light Beauty Perfectors collection. So there are tricks and tips in terms of just preventing that, Disi.
Can I ask a question about the eye serum thingy you've got?
Yes.
How are you meant to apply it?
Well, you should generally use your fourth finger, because this is the most gentle finger. So we suggest that you use your fourth finger. That's the right one. And you're going to dab a small amount on the outer corner of your eye and work to the inner corner.
Oh.
It's an eye product, not a cheek product. We can't apply it on the cheekbones.
I think that's where the problem is.
Train around the eyes like that. You might be working too far away from the eyes.
More than likely, I'm trying to get this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not puffiness. This is just excess weight.
Jode, is it recommended to change your moisturizer according to the
Yes.
time of year?
Absolutely. In summertime, we like something. There we go. Sasha got that one right. Very important that in summertime you have a lighter texture product, purely from the heat perspective. You don't want to feel like something's really too heavy on your skin. And then in the wintertime, you need a product that's going to be creamier, heavier in texture to give your skin more comfort. So we do advise with the change of the seasons that you have a summertime product and a winter product.
We are heading into summer, so sun protection is very important. Who is Clarence Sun Care recommended for?
Absolutely everybody. We have a specific range for children's skins. I think a lot of parents these days underestimate the strength of the sun, and a child's skin is extremely porous, which means that they're hugely absorbent. We have a product whereby they have a maximum protection so that their skins remain youthful and do not get any damage at an early age. But we go across the board. We have as low as a 6% protection factor, which is not that popular anymore because customers are becoming far more aware of looking after their skins, and right up to a 50. But when you say who's it for, absolutely everybody in terms of men, women and children, making sure that you do protect your skin while you're exposed to the sun.
Clarence hand cream, by the way, is the best.
It is the best. I'm glad you like it. It's one of our top selling products.
Yeah, I use that.
Every Clarence product is the best.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Thanks, Sasha, for endorsing the hand cream.
No problem. Well manicured hands.
Good stuff.
Fourth finger.
Okay.
I'm ready for this.
And why is it important to reapply sun care products?
Because I think a lot of people these days, they kind of put on sun care protection in the morning and they go into the sea, they go and have a swim and they forget to reapply, and then all of a sudden the product's not working. Your skin has a maximum time frame where it can absorb the protection in that particular product, and after a while that is reduced. So it's really very important, depending on the high sun protection factor, that you do reapply every 45 minutes to an hour to make sure that you do have maximum protection over the extended time that you're in the sun.
And then finally, could you just tell us about your after sun skin care protection?
Absolutely. It's very important after being in the sun, obviously your skin gets dehydrated, that you do replenish any moisture that might have been lost. So we have a fantastic range, the Karen's After Sun Care products, which really reintroduce as much moisture as possible to your skin. And not only does it reintroduce moisture, but it also extends the longevity of your tan. So you have a healthier tan, a better color, and maximum protection for a longer period of time.
Can I ask a question?
Of
It
course.
may sound like a really stupid question. Can you apply too much cream?
Yes, it's not a stupid question. I think a lot of people, there we go, a lot of customers aren't quite sure what quantity to apply. And I always say more is not necessarily better. So it's just to make sure that your skin has a film all over the skin and that it's protected. But it doesn't mean that you need to lather on, because your skin has an absorption capacity that you don't want to obviously exaggerate and try and force too many active ingredients into the skin. It's a very good question.
I
Thank
also
you.
have a personal question to ask.
Wow,
I
how
use-
personal.
No,
This
man,
is
I
not
like
the dot
that.
spot.
Sasha, don't be disgusting. I use your midnight oil, that oil you put on your skin at night. I think it's called the midnight oil.
It's the blue oil that you might burn midnight oil with.
Yeah.
No, but are you supposed to, someone said to me the other day, you aren't supposed to apply it around your eyes.
You've got to be careful because, you know, the more oils you apply close to the eye contour area, the more chance you have of it going into your tear duct, which does cause excess puffiness, and it does often sometimes give a feeling of, or an appearance of tiredness too. So I always suggest to isolate the eye area by using your eye contour gel, and then use the blue orchid oil for the rest of the face, which obviously counteracts the dehydration.
Thanks so much for chatting to us today, Jodes.
Awesome, Jody. Thank you.
It's a pleasure, but now I'd also like to say that I've got a lucky giveaway hamper.
Oh, awesome.
For one of your listeners, and it's going to be a Karen's hamper to the value of 1,500 Rand.
Lucky.
The skincare, and obviously for this time of year, very important that we look after our skin in the sun too. So give me any further details, Dad, and I will happily send that off to your studios for you to give to your listeners.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
Thanks so
terrific.
much, Jodes. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
chatting
Jody.
to us.
Have a beautiful day.
Bye. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Cheers. There we go. Bye-bye. Jody Hyam from Clarence this afternoon, and a fabulous hamper. What?
At the next intersection, turn on
Gears with Sasha Martinengo.
weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m. Central African Time.